Whether you're taking photos almost like stock photography for things, if you're doing technical photography, artistic photography, landscapes, portraits, I enjoy all of this stuff. I particularly enjoy candid street photography. Every photograph is like a glance, but there's still so much information can be conveyed in just a glance. Film is wonderful. Film is such, it's analog. It's like vinyl, you know. It's got its great own feeling to it. It's got its own special flavor. When it's made in a factory, it's like digital. It's all really clean and nice. But when it's made, you know, on film, it's got its own kind of home style to it. I'm not that big of a public speaker or a speech writer. Not that I can't do those things, but I don't particularly derive a lot of enjoyment out of it. I'm a much more of a visual person, and I enjoy getting that perfect shot. Your eyes dart across the picture as you look at all the elements and everything. It's almost like a short movie. It can get very complicated, but beautiful. I used this camera in middle school for my first photography class in 8th grade, and my parents got me this as a graduation present. I feel really good when I've taken a photo that's, I feel is composed really well, just a perfect little snapshot, I guess. I don't know, I like when things are bundled up neatly. Everything that I do, I get a different type of accomplishment. It feels different, and photography is no different in that respect. It's a very special artistic thing that happens. Photography is a great way for me to express myself. It really fits how my brain works. Sometimes, you know, I'm looking for shots and I don't really find anything, but sometimes everything just happens just right. It's really beautiful when it happens. My parents were actually photographers in Soviet Russia. I guess it's in my blood. I guess it was the only art that I used to express myself. I love capturing photos of people in their natural environment. Anyway, here's a self-portrait. Here's some photos that I took of the Bellevue Botanical Garden. My favorite cat. Animals are also really great subjects because they just go along with everything, and they're always so natural. One night I couldn't really get a lot of sleep, and so I stayed up all night taking long exposures out my window. This is actually like 3 in the morning or something, but it looks like a mix of nighttime and daytime. For some reason people I don't think value art as much. It's just the same question as why is it hard to be an artist, or why is it hard to sometimes be an actor. I'd have to say that my least favorite part of being a photographer, at least of being known among your friends as a photographer, is you always kind of get drafted as the go-to event recorder. It's always my job to take photos of Christmas and birthdays. It's fun, but that's the thing. Being behind the lens separates you from being part of the scene. You can't really be both.